Hi everyone, it's Holly and welcome to another Top 5 Wednesday video. Top 5 Wednesday is a group created by GoodReads Lady on GoodReads, and I will leave a link to the GoodReads group in the description box below if you want to check it out or join or anything like that. And this week's topic is top 5 bookish habits. And I feel like this is kind of an unusual one, but I like it, kind of. It's nice to not just be talking about like 5 books, but that's kind of hard to do in this kind of video. That's more of like a Tuesday Talks video. And initially I was going to skip this week, but then I sat down and was like, no, can you come up with 5 habits? And I did. So I'm obviously doing it, otherwise this video wouldn't be uploaded, you know. So first, and this is one I know Lainey suggested because there was like some confusion on what this topic meant and everything, is that I do not read my hardcovers with the dust jacket on. I never have. Like, I cannot remember a time when I did. I just don't do it. And I don't even do it to protect them. Like, to some extent I do, because your hands are like, I have so many books. Like, hold on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but especially the backs of my books get like oil marks from my hands because apparently I have really oily hands. I don't know, do other people have this problem? But it does happen to my hardcovers because I take my dust jacket off, but I'd rather that happen to the actual book than happen to my dust jackets. So it is to some extent to protect the books, but honestly I just find it really annoying to read with dust jackets. I feel like they slip and slide and I just don't like them. It's actually, unfortunately, why I don't have a lot of dust jackets on my Harry Potter books and my Sophie Kinsella books. I have been taking dust jackets off forever, and I would just like put them someplace and I didn't care enough, so I lost them. Harry Potter I care about less for some reason. I just feel like it adds like character to them. But my Sophie Kinsella ones, I really wish those had dust jackets. Really wish you could just buy freaking dust jackets. Like, this should be a thing. Why is this not a thing publishers do? The next thing that I do is I have to, it will not happen sometimes, but I will do everything I can to stop reading at a chapter break, or if I have to, at a page break. Outlander was kind of hard for that because them chapters be long, and even the page breaks can sometimes be really far apart. Like, I will be late sometimes coming back from break at work because I'm just like reading to the page break. I just prefer it. Because that's like a natural stop in the storytelling, so it makes sense to end there. Next, this is kind of a weird one I feel like, but I compulsively check how many pages are in a book. Where is Outlander? Where did I don't even, wait, this book has 850 pages in it. You know how I know that? Because I looked 10 million times. I have no idea why. Obviously, if I'm reading a physical book, I can like guesstimate how far I am and be like, oh, look at all that progress I've made. But I will like constantly go back, look how many pages there are, and like in my head calculate. I do this all the time. When I get a new book, I look at how many pages there are. When I pick it up, I look at how many pages there are. As I'm reading it, I look at how many pages there are. It can be a reread, it can be a first read, it doesn't matter. I am constantly looking at the pages, and it doesn't even like give me any satisfaction. It's just like a compulsion I have. I don't understand. If you do this, please let me know, because it'll make me feel a little bit better about myself. The other thing I do is that I smell my books. I feel like this is not very odd. I feel like a lot of people do this. I smell a lot of things, and especially since I started getting into like candles and stuff in the last few years, I feel like I do it more. Like, I buy anything and I'm like, I sniff it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll buy a shampoo that's not even like special scented and I'll be like, and I do the same thing with books. I get them and I go, not even like I have books that have like amazing smell, they just smell like book. And my last one is that I will specifically reread favorite scenes in my books. I am a rereader. Like, I will reread books pretty regularly, but there are scenes I will reread just specifically. There are 3 books I can think of that I do this constantly with. They are all romance novels, and no, they are not all like sexual. None of them are sexual scenes. One leads to sex, but not. So that one is, oh my gosh, I can never remember what that freaking book is called. It's a Sabrina Jeffries book, and it's in her Royal Bastards series or whatever it's called. Julia Quinn's The Viscount Who Loved Me has a scene where, well, several scenes in that book are really good. Those are probably my favorite couple in her series, like in all of her books. Oh, I don't know, so hard. And then the last one is The Book of Scandal, which I've talked about a couple times on my channel, by Julia London. It's, you know, when I need to pick me up, I like go and read those scenes, and it just makes me feel better. And it's, you don't need to read the whole book, you just read those scenes. And I'm sure people do that, like I'm sure people do that with Harry Potter and stuff. So yes, that is my top 5 bookish habits. If you want to share any of your bookish habits, feel free to do so down in the comments below, or check out the GoodReads group to find other people participating in Top 5 Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!